Hey friends, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a flip through of a 6x8 snap album that I have made for Simple Stories for their design team. So I was ecstatic to get the True Colors collection. It is fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I have a video on my channel that goes through the collection and all of the other releases that went live. I want to say there's like December or January, but I also walk through True Colors. So it's fabulous. I wanted to show you the album that I made. I didn't do a process video this time, so I'm kind of trying to mix it up between process videos and walkthroughs, but I figured I'd kind of talk through what I did here. So I used a black snap binder, and it comes with plenty of inserts, different pocket pages, as well as divider pages as well, and then some other pages like this striped one. So you get lots of pages in there, and I decorated my cover. It's like a craft color underneath, but I used my border punch, and you can use whatever punches you have, right? Or even cut files, or if you have like decorative scissors, any of that will work. But I did my border punch, and I think I cut about, I want to say like 30 different paper strips, and I used 6 of the patterns from the collection pack to do that. In terms of size, let me just measure this real quick. So it's about 6.5, just a smidget less than that. And I would say don't cut it too precisely, because you want to have some hanging over, and then you can use your X-Acto knife to just cut off the excess when you're done. So I just applied it with some tear tape. You can use liquid adhesive as well. And then I added my foam hooray sticker right here. And then I punched some circles in different sizes and then folded them to make little diamond shapes here. And then I decorated inside all the diamonds. So this was fun to create, and then I wanted a little hanging dangle to match with the collection. So I just punched 3 circles from the pattern papers that I have, added them on some twine, and adhere them to create this fun little thing here. So love how the album turned out, and you can see I'm using it to document my kids' nationals competitions for dance. So the thought behind it was I could get 3 years into the album. I'm hoping I can still do that, because I added quite a bit for last year, as you can see here. I do still have some room to go, but I might have to be judicious in what I add. So the first tab section is going to be for the prior for 2022. So I made the cover here, and then I've got to add my pages, which I'll do that at some point. What I did document is 2023. So my tab is the cover page, so it tells me what this is all about, and then I wanted to make it look pretty. I do have quite a bunch of photos, so every nationals, it's like a 7-day long event, so I take so many photos, and that's not even all of them in here. I had to be very like picky and choosy, but the pocket pages are great for that. You can also make collages and print 2 4x6s, or even like an 8x6 or 6x8. That's a collage, and get lots of photos in here as well, because there are 6x8 pages that come with the album. So this was pocket pages. I added my photos here and used one of the cutter parts to add a smaller photo inside. This one's more like a title photo with some journaling. So just documenting one of the classes that the kids took. This one I just made an out of the pocket page with the stars. Use some punches. You can also do metal dies, as well as use your electronic die cutting machines to create these, but whatever you have available, you can mix up the shapes and do circles, you can do hearts, so lots of options there. For this, there's 2 4x6 photos in this pocket. So again, I made a collage here with 4 photos, a little bit behind the scenes, and then some of the professional photos that we're taking of my daughter doing her solo. And then I added a photo under the flap here and the title of her dance. So a little more decorating here. She got the ID Icon Award, so I noted that here. Added a little star, so you'll see stars are the theme, so I kind of carry that throughout the album, and you'll see that on more pages too. This one is a full pocket page, and then I just made a little tag with a hidden element here. So this is my favorite moment. Look at the leg. I love it. So I love watching her dance, and I love scrapbooking about it too. So so that was a fun little element there. And then I added a the cutter part here with a little pull up with more photos. And then a group photo of all the soloists. This is like some titles and just some pieces to kind of break it up, right? So it's not all photos all the time. And then I had some 4x6s that I wanted to include, but was definitely running, you know, getting too bulky for what I wanted. So I just left those in and stuck them into a pocket that I made. So these are really easy to do. This is creased. The page is about 5.5 by 7.25. And then the pocket section is 2 3/4. So I just took the 12 by 12 paper, cut it down, and then just folded it. And then you can adhere top and bottom, and then you got your pocket. You can also add machine stitching as well, which will look really pretty on here. And then just decorated with some of the floral bits that come in one of the packs, with a sticker here. Another 4x6. So rock and roll, one of their tap routines was all about rock and roll and like rock bands. So this was a fun one. And then I added just like again, a breaking element so that it's not so heavy on the photos here. This is a brad, some more stickers here. This one's, I created a little envelope with little inserts. So you can add more photos, you can add notes or little memorabilia if you have anything like that. This one was a cutter part, and I just added some glitter alternating, just for a little bit of fun. Now my daughter and 2 of the other girls celebrated their birthdays while we were at Nationals, so of course I had to make birthday layouts here. So group photo, and then the 3 birthday girls here with the birthday cupcakes. So I kept the focus on them and just added one of the layered chipboards as a fun little element here. And I gotta say, like, the pictures work so perfectly with this collection. You can also totally do black and white, but I was really happy that the photos worked really well here. And then the girls had a kind of dress up event, gala, so they got to dress up in their dresses. So I added just a focal photo here. Lots of kind of layering here, different elements. Added some sequins, brads, some glitter as well, some of the enamel dots. I love playing with texture, and it just gives it so much interest. So, as well as building the floral clusters. Like, if you guys know me, this is like my jam right here. Totally my style. So here's another pocket. So 2 3x4s and a 4x6. So the birthday girls, 2 of them at least. And then I added a little insert here with a photo and title that I created. So you can see, like, you can break apart and really play around with placement of things. Again, I like alternating between elements as well as photos. One, it gives you place to put journaling. 2, it kind of breaks up the eye so that you're not just looking at all photos the whole time. I feel like it makes you pause and really take in what you're seeing in the pockets here. This is my middle boy. He also dances, and they actually had a photogenic competition with a runway walk. So he ended up doing the runway walk, and it was so fun to watch him. He was, I think, maybe one of the 2 boys, or maybe the only boy that did a runway walk. And it was just so cool. All the girls were cheering him on, and he had a good time. And he's here with his besties. Here's another one of the girls getting all dressed up for the photogenic competition. I did a decorative border punch here for some extra interest. Floral clusters that I built. Added some sequins here. This is a foam. So lots of kind of layers and elements here. Photo is also popped up on 3D foam. And more pictures. So this was the end of the event here. And they got the National Utopian Award. So I forgot, I think it was the whole studio that got the award, which is pretty cool. And then here's my daughter with her big sister at dance. So they have bigs and littles. This one is a layered chipboard as well. I just added the flower behind that. It's outside the page. I don't know, I kind of like to mix that up, right? Some of them go inside, some of them go outside the page. And then I ended here with more stars. And then I've got my other tab ready for 2024. So lots of fun ways to use the collection. I hope this inspires you. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be happy to answer them. I'll also link the collection and some of the tools that I used as well. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions and comments. And I hope you have a fabulous day. See you next time.